everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Today's show is off my Asian menu. The ingredients are going to be broccoli, noodles, some black and white sesame seeds. I have a soy sauce and a glaze sauce, as well as a little bit of water I'm going to throw in to steam the broccoli, and salt, pepper for the beef. This is pretty simple. We're going to cut up the garlic and we'll get going. So let's start out, move a few things out of the way here and make some room. And we will get started on everything. Now I have the water boiling and I've already put salt in it, because that's what you do. As soon as it boils, you put the salt in it. So let's go ahead and cut up this garlic real fast to get this out of the way. I'm just going to knock the ends off these, just like that. Just a little bit right off the end. Then, get rid of that, my handy dandy little waste basket. This is a pretty nice recipe. I know you're going to like this. It's pretty tasty, you know, as far as recipes that you cook that have a lot of taste to them. This is a pretty tasty dish when it's all done. And you can't go wrong with some garlic and noodles and beef. Family's gonna like it. Kids will eat it. There we go. Get my paper off. And then I just have my garlic cutter. Throw them in here. Get rid of that paper though. The darn paper's sticky. Put them in there like that. This is not a lot of garlic for me. Doesn't take long for it to cut up. I'll just run it a little bit longer just to be sure. I like to make sure it's minced really well. There you go. Just do like this. This thing's, I think it was like 10 bucks or something. It's not real expensive for these little cutters, and they work really well. Get him out of the way, hold our garlic here. Now, let's start heating up this pan so it gets going. There's my water, about a tablespoon of water. It might be a little more. I'll throw the lid on it. That'll cause it to heat up. And cut up the broccoli. I saw something really neat and I didn't have time to grab one, but a little tip for you for cutting these up: you can use a putty knife. That works really well. So there, I just cut that off. Maybe have to do it again a little bit closer. Just like that. There you go. These are all set and ready to go. All we need is to have the water boiling, and we'll put those in. Let's go ahead and put the noodles in and we'll get that going. So the noodles, I have a timer set to 3 minutes, and then I'm going to take them out, rinse, just like that. So let's let that sit there. My pan is heated up for my broccoli and it's steaming. So let's go ahead and get that in the pan. We're down to a few seconds on the water and the pasta. There we go. Let's throw the lid on that and make that steam a little bit, just like that. And then we'll think about getting the pasta off the heat. We're going to need to drain it and rinse it so that it don't stick together. So that's the secret with pasta, so that it doesn't stick together. The noodles were kind of sticking together, so I used my wooden spoon and kind of broke things up a little bit. Then you put it back in the same pan that you've used, and of course you rinsed these with hot water. I'll throw the lid on. I'll set them over here out of the way. Now let's go ahead and mix up our sauce. So we have our soy sauce and our Sichuan sauce, as I call it. I think it was named after Sasquatch that roams the forest. I think in Canada. Not sure on that. Might have to refer to Google for that. And also I have another tablespoon or so of water. Just a quick mix like this. I have some new mixers coming that I ordered, so kind of keep an eye on my new videos that'll be coming out. I ordered one of those things where you push down on it, and when you push down on it, it mixes every time you push down on it. So that's going to be kind of cool. I had a hand emulsifier, but it burnt out, and I really didn't use it that much, so I never got another one of those. There we go. We'll put that to the side for now. We need to season this with salt and pepper, and we can get it off the burner for now. They're plenty steamed. And then we will move on to the next step. They look really good. Alright, I've put some olive oil in with the pasta noodles. I've wiped out this pan that I used for the broccoli. We can go ahead and give this a little bit of a shake to spread out the oil. Then we'll get the beef in the pan and pitch this. Now some salt and pepper will be good to put on this beef. And I have some sea salt, which is garlic sea salt from my sister. I'm going to put some of that in there and start to break this up a little bit. Now that's going to take about 2 minutes for this step. So if I want, I can just set a timer. Let's go ahead and turn this meat over. I'm using a wok shovel. Kind of works better for this. And when this is done beeping, we'll add some more ingredients. I mean, this is a pretty quick recipe. Yeah, there we go. Now, we reset this for 2 minutes, so it'll be ready to go when we're ready here. Everything here is going to be in 2-minute increments now. Get that beef going. Let's put in some garlic. Let's get this sauce in here. Of course, that lowers the temperature of the pan when you do that. Smells delicious. It is just cooking along here. Okay. Clear. Little stir. Don't need much. Just a little bit here. I see a piece here I want to get turned over. If it's still a little pink, you want to turn it over. There's another one here, it's a little pink. Just like that. Now we can put this broccoli in. Just put it in right there on top like that. Look at how good that looks. That is delicious. Wow, this just smells so good. Let's go ahead and stop the timer. The next thing is the noodles. Just give them a little bit of a stir. So I have some olive oil in here. Just like that. Move this out of the way. Turn this heat off. Put this plate out here like this. Now, just grab a big pile of noodles. Right like that. I like them kind of spread out so the pile isn't too big. Then I'll grab a spoon and we will dish some of this up. Wow, looks delicious. And sprinkle over the top some of our sesame seeds. And just like that, we are going to call this a done meal. Thanks for watching. I have to go eat now. Goodbye for now.